Hi, it's Alex from Groovy Entertainment. Today we have a book on tape to play for you. Today book is First Day at School from 1985. So let's get started.
When you hear this, turn the page. First day at school. One morning, Chippy went shopping with his mother. He soon found a box of his favorite cereal, but Mommy said, "Put it back, Chippy. We do not need that today." Chippy was very surprised when he heard his mother ask Mr. Acorn where he kept the workbooks, pencils, and crayons. "At the far end of the store," said Mr. Acorn, smiling. "Well, well, I suppose you're getting Chippy ready for his first day at school." "I don't want to go to school," Chippy said as they left the store. "I don't want pencils and crayons and workbooks. I want potato chips and some of Mr. Acorn's candy." Mommy shook her head as she hurried along. "You know it won't be long before you go to school," she said, "and you will need all these things." But Chippy still looked angry and upset as he followed Mommy indoors and watched her put the things she had bought for school in the big chest in her bedroom. The next day, Chippy was riding his tricycle in the garden when his friend Susie came along. "Can you come and play?" Chippy asked. "Mommy is too busy to take me out." Susie hesitated. "I could," she said at last, "but not for long. My mommy is taking me shopping to get a new dress for my first day at school." Chippy made a face. "I'm going to hate my first day at school," he said. "Anyway, let's go into the house. Mommy is in the backyard, so we can play by ourselves. I've got something to show you." Chippy took Susie upstairs. "I'll show you what's inside the big chest in Mommy's room," he said. "Follow me." Susie helped Chippy raise the heavy lid, and she gasped. "All these things are for your first day at school, Chippy," she cried. "I guess so," said Chippy. Then he took the new workbook and began tearing out the pages. Chippy and Susie were having a good time drawing funny faces on the torn-out pages of the workbook when Mommy found them. No wonder she was angry. "You'll just have to take your ruined workbook to school," she told Chippy. The very next Monday, Chippy left for school. He wore his new striped T-shirt, and he had a new school bag and a big blue lunchbox, which was a surprise from Daddy. "I wish you looked happier," said Mommy as she hurried him along. Susie was standing beside the teacher when they arrived, and Mommy said quickly, "I'll leave you now." "Hey, look! There's Chippy! Poor Chippy. He looked so miserable that the teacher called out, "Come and stand by me, Chippy. You can ring the school bell." I I don't want to," said Chippy in his sulky voice. I do," Susie cried. "I want to." "No, you don't," said Chippy. "I'll ring the bell." And he took the big bell and swung it up and down. "Well done, Chippy," said the teacher, smiling. It had been fun ringing the big bell. But once inside the classroom, Chippy began to feel miserable again. When the teacher gathered the others around her to listen to a story, Chippy refused to join in. And when he turned his back on her, she pretended not to notice. But Chippy couldn't help hearing the story, and at last, ever so slowly, he moved towards the others. Soon the teacher was asking, "Who knows what happened next? I know, said Chippy. Old Grunter fell over. Everybody clapped, and the teacher said, Very good, Chippy. You were clever about the story, Susie whispered when they sat down to their morning snack. Chippy laughed. Then he opened his brand new lunchbox and found his favorite cookies. To Susie's surprise, when the teacher asked someone to sweep up the crumbs, Chippy put up his hand. I thought you hated school, she said softly. Oh, well, now I feel different, Chippy murmured. I just wish I hadn't ruined my workbook. The teacher was very understanding when she saw what Chippy had done to his workbook. She used her scissors to cut away the torn pages. Then Chippy told her about never wanting his first day at school to happen. It's always wise to find out about things first, Chippy, she said, before you tell yourself you're going to hate them. And Chippy said, I hated rice pudding before I first tasted it, but now I like it. So maybe it's just the same with school. And he smiled happily.
So that was First Day at School for 1985. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, have a groovy day. And our next book will be Lucky in the Dog Show.